The truth nobody wants to say out loud anymore is this. Meghan Markle didn't just walk away from the royal family, she walked straight into a wall of celebrity resentment, whispered insults, public shade, and brutal takedowns from people who were once smiling to her face. This isn't about trolls. This isn't about anonymous critics. This is about famous, powerful, connected celebrities who either quietly distance themselves or openly lit the match. And once you see the pattern, you can't unsee it.
Not a fan of her. Wish a lot of luck to Harry.
Tonight was somebody who was totally unself-aware. I mean, completely unaware of how...
They're so racist. They wanted to know how brown the baby was gonna be. They're so racist. They wanted to know how brown the baby's gonna be. I'm like, that's not racist. Because even black people want
the Kris Jenner party too.
Okay, well, I want to know your thoughts on Meghan and Harry not only being there, but then asking for the photos of them to be deleted.
Because they don't want people to feel that they're hobnobbing with the Kardashians. Like,
right,
to me, because it's like, you have that life and you chose to...
Distasteful, Piers. I was totally bored by the whining.
For trying to trash the royal family's reputation and dragging them below even what the Kardashians...
Her, and credit to her, she found someone that is dumber than her. And that's the truth, is that Harry's just not a very smart person. And if there's one thing that this book definitely is not, it's a good advertisement for Eton, right? I mean, if I'm thinking about whether or not I want to send my son Eton, I'm telling you, time to socially climb. And for her, Harry was just an entry ticket into all of those circles. Unfortunately, she found someone. She's not very intelligent. She's not very talented. Nobody in America was watching Suits. She was an actress that was living in Canada. And
welcome back to the channel. And today we're breaking down the celebrities who openly can't stand Meghan Markle. Kelly Rowland. Among the shady celebrity moments, Kelly Rowland seems like an odd name to include. Kelly Rowland is where this story gets uncomfortable, because on the surface, she sounded supportive. She smiled, she praised. She called Meghan warm, down to earth, and cool. But then the timeline cracked. Kelly told Hello Magazine in October 2023 that she met Meghan Markle for the first time at Bianca's Renaissance tour in Los Angeles. Except that wasn't true. A now deleted post from Meghan's old blog, The Tig, showed Kelly and Meghan posing together years earlier, back in 2014 during New York Fashion Week. So which version is real? Was it an honest slip? Or was it a subtle rewrite of history, something critics say follows Meghan everywhere? The moment that old photo resurfaced, the praise started sounding awkward, not hostile, not cruel, just strained. And that's how it begins. Not with rage, but with discomfort. Then there's the man who never pretended to be polite.
Nobody set out to destroy you. You destroyed yourselves in this country with your ludicrous, hypocritical behavior.
Piers Morgan didn't turn on Meghan Markle. He detonated. From the moment she entered the royal orbit, Piers became her loudest, angriest, most relentless critic. He called her Ellen interview vomit-inducing. He accused her of weaponizing victimhood. He claimed she enjoyed royal privilege without responsibility and then burned the institution while cashing the checks.
Nobody set out to destroy you. You destroyed yourselves in this country with your ludicrous, hypocritical behavior.
To Piers, Meghan wasn't silenced. She was amplified. And he was furious that no one was allowed to say it. Piers Morgan says the double standard is exactly what infuriates him. This is where the backlash hardened. Critics stopped asking, was she treated unfairly? And started asking, why does the spotlight never turn off? Talk shows, podcasts, Netflix, brand deals. The more Meghan spoke about wanting privacy, the louder the celebrity machine around her became. And not everyone stayed quiet. Sharon Osbourne, just like her close ally Piers Morgan, Sharon Osbourne has never hidden her dislike for Meghan Markle. Sharon Osbourne didn't dance around it.
It's just so horribly disrespectful and just a whine fest.
On Piers Morgan Uncensored, she accused Meghan of constantly positioning herself as the victim, especially in the Netflix series with Prince Harry. To Sharon, the storytelling felt rehearsed. The pain felt selective, and the blame always pointed outward. It's just so horribly disrespectful and just a wine fest. That curtsy scene, the one comparing Buckingham Palace to a medieval dinner show, crossed a line for Sharon. Not because it was funny, but because it was dismissive. And once again, the accusation wasn't cruelty, it was exhaustion. Then came Lord Alan Sugar, who went nuclear in a different way. Lord Sugar questioned Meghan's mental health claims during her interviews, arguing that within palace walls, private medical care was not only possible, but routine. Doctors, discretion, Absolute secrecy. He said the system was there, which is exactly why he didn't believe her version. The backlash was instant, but Lord Sugar didn't retreat. Still, it's important to say this clearly. Mental health struggles should never be mocked or dismissed. Support matters, always. But in the court of celebrity opinion, disbelief became a recurring theme. Then Bethany Frankel entered the chat, and she didn't whisper. After the Oprah interview, Bethany fired off a now infamous response, "Cry me a river." To Bethany, the outrage didn't match the reality. Game show model, actress, seven-figure wedding.
Markle didn't hold back. She fired back with a brutal reply, tweeting, "Cry me a river," mocking the jump from game show model and little-known actress to palace life with tiaras and a seven-figure wedding in just 2 years.
I can't imagine having so much at your fingertips and letting it all slip away, thinking every single thing that you do and say and want is so fascinating that you should be accepting awards at podiums. You're not, Mahatma Gandhi.
Palace life in under 2 years. Her argument was brutal. Meghan wasn't escaping fame, she was protecting it. Bethany argued that nothing Meghan did actually reduce attention. Every move pulled it closer, and then she dropped the comparison that made everyone uncomfortable. Princess Diana, not as sympathy, but as warning. She suggested Meghan wasn't running from the spotlight, she was orbiting it. And this is where the pattern locks in. From Kelly Rowland's awkward timeline, to Piers Morgan's fury, to Sharon Osbourne's blunt dismissal, to Bethany Frankel's scorched earth skepticism, the message wasn't coordinated, but it was consistent. The more Meghan told her story, the more celebrities stopped believing it. And next, the names get bigger, the insults get sharper, and the gloves come all the way off. The quiet discomfort didn't stay quiet for long. Because once the dam broke, the names kept coming, and the tone shifted from polite disbelief to outright condemnation. This is where sympathy died. Elton John. According to the unmasked Slay Liberty social network, Elton John, the legendary music icon, is done playing nice with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Elton John wasn't just another celebrity voice. He was family adjacent, a man who sang Candle in the Wind at Princess Diana's funeral.
They left, they wanted privacy, but we can't define what that means. They also needed money. I think they underestimated how much they would be on their own, and they've made a lot of money, and they have a lot of money, and I think when the frustration comes in, it's just like, please let me advise you. Please, I would do anything to just advise her.
A man who once opened his home, his jet, his private life to Harry. And yet, that relationship cracked. According to Prince Harry's own account, things turned icy during a 2019 stay at Elton's home in France. What started as tension over Elton's memoir being serialized allegedly spiraled into something deeper. Whispers claimed the private jet wasn't just luxury, it was loaded with recording devices. Rumors suggested comments were made behind Elton's back after Harry and Meghan borrowed it. When those remarks allegedly surfaced, the warmth vanished. Elton didn't scream, he didn't go public, he simply stopped protecting them.
I'm not a fan of hers. I wish a lot of luck to Harry, because he's going to need.
And sometimes silence says more than any interview ever could. Then came a voice nobody could ignore. He also accused Meghan Markle of crossing a line by stepping into U.S. politics. Donald Trump didn't mince words. He called Meghan Markle disrespectful to Queen Elizabeth II. He said Prince Harry had been used. He warned Harry would regret it. Trump accused Meghan of crossing boundaries, especially when she lobbied U.S. lawmakers on paid leave legislation. To him, this wasn't activism, it was interference. And while Trump polarized audiences, one thing was clear, Meghan had entered political territory, and once you do that, neutrality is gone forever. Sheryl Crow. Sheryl Crow, alongside Elton John, didn't hide her disdain, this one stunned people. On stage, microphone on, crowd listening. Sheryl Crow took a direct jab, dedicating Soak Up the Sun to Meghan Markle, soaking up sunshine in California while others froze in New York. It wasn't playful, it was pointed. She later said she once admired Meghan, strong, independent, principled. But then, in her view, Meghan revealed something else entirely.
I want to know what's going to happen when Harry decides he's had enough of being bossed around, or maybe when she decides that she likes some other guy.
Selfish, manipulative, willing to burn bridges, family, country, fans to chase attention. And then the line that echoed, "You've burned your bridges. You won't be welcome back." That wasn't gossip, that was exile. Then the media voices piled on. Kesha Shante mocked the move to Los Angeles while demanding privacy. Aaron Foster posted Meghan's deal or no deal photos with captions dripping in contempt, branding her a fame chaser long before royalty entered the picture. Megyn Kelly went scorched earth after the Oprah interview, calling Meghan completely unself-aware and accusing both Harry and Meghan of drowning in victimhood while swimming in privilege. Then came the comedians, and comedians don't soften anything. Chris Rock took Meghan's racism claims and turned them into punchlines in his stand-up special. He didn't deny history. He didn't deny racism exists. He denied shock.
Strange to me because it's like, you have that life and you chose to move to
the royal family? He joked. They invented colonialism. To Chris Rock, Meghan knew exactly what she married into, and pretending otherwise was absurd. The laughter was brutal, and laughter sticks longer than outrage. Behind palace walls, tension was reportedly brewing too. Queen Camilla, according to royal insiders, never fully trusted Meghan. She allegedly questioned whether Meghan could ever accept a lifetime of service without control or spotlight. Those doubts hardened after Harry and Meghan stepped away in 2020. From that point on, the relationship reportedly became unfixable. 2 women, 2 power centers, 0 compromise. Then the British media unleashed its sharpest knives. Katie Hopkins mocked, bullied, and caricatured Meghan until she was banned from Twitter. Jeremy Clarkson crossed a line so severe it forced a public apology and a regulatory ruling. Even longtime royal journalists like Tina Brown delivered devastating assessments, accusing Meghan of terrible judgment, chasing expert advice only to ignore it, and promising Harry a superstardom that never arrived. Then Candace Owens dropped what many called the most uncomfortable accusation of all. She argued Meghan isolated Harry from his family, a textbook warning sign of a harmful relationship. Meghan Markle is not the victim here, she said. Harry is. Whether people agreed or not, the narrative shifted. Suddenly, Meghan wasn't just criticized, she was blamed. Howard Stern summed it up with a single devastating comparison. They're like the Kardashians, he said, but without the fun. Endless exposure, endless content, endless complaints, and 0 privacy. Wendy Williams, never subtle, warned Meghan she'd regret cutting off her father. She didn't demand reconciliation. She begged for one quiet moment, no cameras, no press, just humanity. Her words felt less like shade and more like a final warning. Even Meghan's past came back to haunt her. Old friends. Ex-husband Trevor Engelson. According to royal biographer Andrew Morton, Trevor allegedly felt discarded, his wedding ring mailed back without warning, without closure, no conversation, just an ending. And when you line it all up, the celebrities, the comedians, the journalists, the politicians, the insiders, a single truth emerges. This wasn't one feud. This wasn't one bad interview. This was reputation erosion, piece by piece, voice by voice, not coordinated, not scripted, just a slow public unraveling. So now the question isn't whether Meghan Markle is misunderstood. The real question is, when this many powerful people stop believing you, who's left to defend the story? And that's where the silence gets loud. Silence gets loud. Silence gets loud.